This is PCGamer Radio, and today WTF is Horizon Zero Dawn. Our host has been playing this game for the last week, so Lipstickpaddy, please tell us all about it. Well, welcome to this world. Yes, here it is, Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC. And it's a beauty, it really is. It's pretty windy at the minute in the game. Now I mentioned the wind because the weather conditions in this game can really affect it, especially when it's like raining hard, you got low visibility and you've got to go into an area to kill peeps. Oh, very, very hard. Now, I'm level 42. I have completed the game, but if I go into the map here, it is absolutely massive, this game. It really is. If you just look at this white area here, I would say that this area is the size of Far Cry 5. So, look at this. I mean, it's like all the Far Cry games all into one. Now, it is an open world, and what I like about it is you've got these kind of tall necks walking around, and it's like a climbing tower, but you've really got to run around this area to see where to get on him, and it's not exactly difficult to climb up to the top and get it. And when it does reveal the area, it doesn't reveal everything in the area. Secrets are still abound. It just gives you an indication of what's here, because, for example, it will only do a certain area. In certain areas you'll still have to go and get, which is very good. Now, you'll start off in this bottom left of this map, and one of the things I don't like about it is the merchant system in the game, because the merchants, if you at the beginning just run, well, you can't do it at the beginning, you need to do a certain quest line to get through the Day Tower gate up here, but as soon as you get past that quest line, you can leg it all the way to Meridia. And as soon as you get to Meridia and talk to a merchant there, it unlocks every shop item in the game. So you can then come all the way back, you can teleport back using the campfire system, and then you can carry on with your questing over here and do, do whatever you want. It's open world after all. Because you'll end up wasting money on equipment that you could have got best in class stuff, etc, etc. And I've got a little problem with the shop system in how it was designed, but I'll talk about that later on. But yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of combat. It's put me here, has it? Okay, I'm going to go up to this corrupted zone here, and this just has some robots in it. The corrupted robots mean you can't take them over, as it has like almost a pet system in this game. And just get my mount. Here we go. Now, if you look at my oopsie daisy, if you look at my armor, I'll just come in here very quick. So as soon as you've bought one of these weapons, you're gold. You are gold. I mean, I've got these Lodge weapons. These are kind of best in class. The ones that have got a bit of yellow on them. And you can only get 3 of them if you do all the Lodge quests in the game. But I kind of had fun doing the challenges, even though they were like a pain. Some of them were really painful to do, but they were fun nonetheless. Anyhow, and plus you're getting this stuff for free. These things cost a lot of shards in the game. They really do. And basically it's working on a modification system, so If I go to crafting here on the modified weapon, for example, now the short bow is like a machine gun. It really is. Hang on, where's my short bow? Short bow, the hunter bow. Here we go. I've got this plumbed for fire, and it's so good. It really is. I'll show you this in action. You've got like the war bow. In fact, you're collecting these weapons because they're giving you different stuff. I mean, this one's very good for precision damage because it's doing 265 and it's doing armor penetration. That blows off armor pieces at 900. This is going to be good against really big guys, and that's just plugging in these mods. You can see the base here, only 4. Your very starting bow at the very beginning of the game only has like a 1 on it, so you could have put this mod on your basic bow and it would have still been high anyhow. These different bows offer you different poisons and different attacks and things like that. And you've got like a fantastic choice of weapons, you really do. Here's my mount. Now, one of the things I don't like, I'll talk about the blue shop thing right now, is here, you've got, it's like they expect you to change, like, oh, I'm going up against an elemental boss here who's going to fight to me with range. Well, I better put on this armor, aren't I? Because this armor's giving me more effects towards that. Well, oh, I'm going into melee combat. Well, I need to go with this armor because this one's got more melee defense. And swapping armor out in between a fight is really messy. And I would have preferred it if the shop system had a scaling system of armors, because I bought this armor because it's just damn sexy. So I love this armor. But this is kind of the ultimate armor that I'm wearing, and it has a shield on it, and it's actually a quest item that you're not going to be able to get until very late game. Because this kind of ugly symbol, this one is the merchant, and all these merchants are selling exactly the same stuff. Exactly. And it kind of takes away the role-playing element of the game because of that reason. And, oh, it grates me big time. It really does. Before we get into the game then, I also want to mention one more thing, and it's this idea of crafting and your weapons. If you look at my weapons, all of these can be slotted with modifications to make them stronger. The spear, however, no. You can't mod the spear. So your arrows, if I just look at this fire arrow, for example, where is it? You know, that's doing an 82 damage, but it's over time, so it's deadly. That's over time, every second. If you look at my my sharpshot bow here, 270 armor, but this 900 to blow bits off. The spear, look, it still could be upgraded huge. So the game doesn't really want you to go into melee. Maybe
let's go.
It wants you to go in melee if you're in combat when you knock them over, because, you know, if you're in the grass hiding, you can get a stealth attack, and that's all good. Stealth attack, you know, you're doing your melee, and you can use ropes to, like, oh, there's the stuttering. This is the new 1.1 patch today, peeps, by the way. Woo! This way, it's a little bit of a relationship we've got going on me and this mount. The world itself is absolutely beautiful, and I don't like racing through because you do miss the enjoyment of the game, in my opinion, because the world design... Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 where are you running? The world design is fantastic, and I kind of want to absorb it as I go around. And each of these enemies, if I look at it, you can see it has weak points on it. It tells you all about its weak points, and once you really know how to kill these, they go down real easy. And when you fight these for the first time, you're going to be lost at sea, and they're going to be an epic boss. But when you realize what the real weakness is, you can take them down very quickly. But I'm not going to reveal anything like that. Now, am I going... Where am I going? Oh, peeps. Peeps, let's get off the mount. Okay. You can stealth in water. Come on, go down. Is that the stealth in water? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to try and capture this mount. And I'm going to... Okay, let's go into stealth. Ooh. Come on. Come on, beauty. Come on. Now, what I'm attempting to do is get this as my pet. Now, I don't know if you can hear me because of this, what's going on, but I want this tool to recharge. Alright, my pet destroyed him before I could capture him. You're too powerful. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to capture a second pet is what I'm trying to do. Come here, you. Running away. Where are you going? Where's he going? Right, what's the pet doing? He's kind of chilling at the minute. Let me just show you the powers in the game. Go to skills. Skills are very interesting to get, they really are. Silent Strike is something you're going to want immediately, I'd say. It is nice to go through them all. It is going to be important for you to get these strong strikes to increase your melee damage, it really is. And down here you can fire 2 arrows at one, which is double damage, or triple damage, that's really good as well. One you're not going to think is going to be immediately interesting to you is calling the mount, which you've seen me doing. And then I can hack a machine and it can remain with me indefinitely. And if I come down here, I can repair my machine that I've got as my pet. And you can get some really powerful pets. You really can. But as far as the main storyline goes, you can't really play these advanced gameplay techniques. This is mainly based for... He's still warring. I'm going to see if I can pull him. It's pretty far, 100 meters. Now, in the storyline, you're going to be up against stuff that you know, you can't use these tricks for, but this is the joy of when you complete the game, you get thrown back into the game, and you can then play out these party tricks all you want. Where am I headed? Here.
Low and quiet does it.
Also, the day-night cycle is weird. It's like it doesn't change. And what I say by that is, it can if it goes to nighttime, it can stay. Oh, it can stay nighttime all through what you're doing in the open world, and it can be frustrating as heck. Oh my god. These guys. Come on. Come to me. These are strong. Come on. We're right near this zone. It's just up there. I'd love to have you both with me. Right, I'm going to try and stay hidden. I'm going to try and stay hidden. He's ripping this apart, this guy. Almost. Almost. As long as he doesn't die, you killed him, pet. I could have had 2 of these, and you can do it. It is possible, peeps. I just want to... He'll come and join the fight once I attack these. So, these are corruptible. You can actually attack them, and... You can't take these over if they're corrupted. Alright, let's get my bow out. And we're going to do a long-range attack. Look, you see it's gone dark. It just makes this more difficult. Right, that was pretty powerful. Okay. Come on, I just want to engage. I just want to engage. I guess these are the bulls. They are coming down fairly easy. There. He's going to come. When you see this in action, it is very cool. They're all coming over for a sniff. The AI is fairly intelligent, I'll give it that. Come on, you. I don't think they want to walk too far. Alright, let's go in with the bow. Yeah, they don't like fire, these corrupted, so... And the bow is like a machine gun. Go down! They do not like fire. Now you do unlock an ability to knock them over if you hit them with a hard melee. Let's try that. Alright. Those guys are like the weakest robots. You can see that was really easy to do that, and this is what I like about the game, is that on the open world, the stuff is easy and quick to do. It's not going to take you forever. They're nice, quick, and snappy, whereas in games like in Far Cry, they take a little bit longer, so that's that nailed. There's bandit camps, there's all that stuff, and combat is so amazing. It really is. Now I'm going to take a journey to Meridia and then I'm going to talk a bit more about the game as we go through, because it really is amazing. Let's get the mount. And I'm going into a base, so I want to dress up for this, as the game wants you to change armor. Where's the armor? The whole menu system is great to me. It does. There's so much buttons. Look, I'm pressing this, I'm pressing that. There's so many keys in this game. That one. And of course, it's gone dark because it does. Now, I have been playing this since launch, and there is problems people have been having. You've seen a few of them already. The 1.1's not addressed it, which is kind of the hitching. But it's normally when you come into a new area. And run past that, please. Oh, look at that hitching. But it doesn't affect my gameplay. It doesn't affect my gameplay, the hitching, at all. Just run past this. I would have preferred if the weather rolled in and had a day-night cycle instead of what it was doing.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Just go down here. Just go down. Look at that place to go and enter, and there is loads of good stuff. I mean, you are based in the future, and just hide in the grass here. So it's a little bit of, feels like the old world with sci-fi. Right, come on, let's get through this. Get back to the road. Is this the road? Look at that for hitching, peeps. That's not the road. Bear with me, peeps. Oh my god, I'm way off the beaten track. Way off. Okay, we're going to try and get past it there. Go right through the danger zone. So yeah, you're kind of in a tribe, and you'll see that the game has a kind of pre-medieval feel. You know, with cannons and melee combat still a bit of a thing. I don't think so, guys. Here's the road. The road is supposed to be safer. Now, I think whoa, I think... Now, you can kind of see a bit of the old world. Get away from that thing! Get away from that thing! You can kind of see old windmills there, because you are based in the future. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic game where there's been a recovery from the post-apocalyptic. And, ooh, the hitch then. Okay, you obviously can see the world is dangerous. When you're running around, you're going to be stealthing past a lot of this, because it's just going to be too tough. And the mount, you can see, lets you avoid most of it. Look at that view. Get moving, you. Now, this area is the most... Ooh. This area
Calm.
is the worst for the hitching. So we'll see if it got any better. And the reason is it's connecting white zone to orange zone. So it's going to have to load in all this area and have this one already there, as we will see. And unfortunately, it is night time, which stinks, guys. But, you know, this... It is what it is. Is this the way I came originally? I think I went through this way. Alright, we're going to teleport across and we're going to show you this game's loading speed. Because when you quick travel, and this is on an HDD, it can be a long wait. Massively long wait, I'll tell you that. I do like to try them on the HDD unless the recommendations is that you put it on your SSD. Star Citizen, for example, recommends you put it on your SSD. This one, no, so it doesn't affect me too much. I mean, when I'm in missions, I've not really seen hitching. I've never had anything where I've gone furious because of the lag in the game or anything like that. It's all been fairly smooth as butter, to be frank. And come on. Yeah, the quick travel system, there's just far too many camps. There really are far too many, and it's still night time. All right, where are you? Here he comes. Anyhow, so walking around the world is beautiful. You see so many great things. You get remembrance of our world, and it almost has a Crisis 3 feel sometimes when you're walking through broken cities. Now check this out here. They wouldn't let you through this gate at the beginning of the game until stuff happens. Now if I come to the right here, in the daytime at least, you can see all the way that way and all the way this way. So, and it's kind of like amazing. But we can't see anything at the minute because it's dark. Mount, what are you doing? Let's get off the mount. I've never had a mount here. This is the first time I've had a mount here, and you can see the hitching because it's going between two zones. It's kind of rough trumpet, this area. It's... Yeah, you can kind of see I'm kind of famous in the world. So, like I say, there is laggy problems, but it hasn't really affected me at all.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know.
Now you can kind of see when you come into areas, it's kind of detailed, but it's kind of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls,
try to kill the Sun King.
more than Skyrim
Need
details.
for anything if they do.
Oy. And, you know, you don't go in many interiors. Interiors aren't that great either, but, you know, I'll show you a shop here. Yeah, I've unlocked it all. You just go to Meridian and it unlocks it all. There's nothing special about each individual shop apart from a treasure box, and it's just a free sample box, and it's just a bit of crafting gear. It's poo. Poo is what it is, but I don't think this game is... It doesn't want deep RPG systems like shopping experience or different armor experience. It just wants it to be as simple as it can, you know. But this is the...
Val, he tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
Oh, what's this up here? A book. The collectibles in this game, look at it. It's just boring as hell. I mean, I've not even looked at any of this stuff. It's just... And kind of pains me, the collectibles. But there's so many of them. If you really get into this game, ooh, we can kind of see it with midnight here. It is absolutely stunning, the draw distance. It really is. All this, by the way, should be like Arizona orange when the sun comes up. If it ever comes up. Like I said,
honor us by wearing our colors.
Yes. You better believe it. Maybe the sun is... I don't know, but... when you're in the game, it can pain you when you're trying to do something and the weather is affecting what you're doing. Let's talk to this guy.
You're back. I've gotten some reports, so I have a notion of what you're gonna say.
That your man Zaid was running a slaving operation right under your nose?
He was never my man. But I won't make excuses. I should have dug harder for proof of his guilt. There'll be a full investigation. If you see this young woman again, assure her she'll face no reprisal. And please, offer her my personal apology.
Do you really think that will help her?
No, I don't suppose it will. But for every shadow, there's sunlight. I hope she'll see that one day. Any word about our missing men?
I'm still working on it.
All right. Now you can Mass Effect talk to these and uncover stuff. It'll uncover stuff on the map.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
The writing is phenomenal. The acting is phenomenal. Now, when you're talking to not a main character like this guy, the game can sometimes hitch when they're talking. You kind of saw it then. And we are in Hitchville. Might as well call this place Hitchville because this is the worst area for it. When you're playing the main story, though, it's flawless. Obviously, way more polished, and it is... oh, look at these vistas the game pushes at you. It is great. I don't know if the sun is coming up on this journey. My mount's not allowed here, so we've got to do some running. You're going to be doing this a lot in the game. Running around. Running to point, putting your map markers down. It is really, really good. Now, what I like about the game is there's two main storylines.
We have some good luck around here. Thank you.
Look, if you've got a mount on, you just don't come to areas like this and check it out, do you? It's absolutely so different at night. Mount. Come down here. Not there. This is a developing relationship, me and my mount. Anyhow. Does it look to you like the sun's coming up? Ooh. The two main storylines are really, 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 really good, and the one about your own personal storyline is phenomenal. I'm telling you, peeps, absolutely phenomenal. I shed a tear for this game twice. I'm telling you now, it's emotional because the girl you're playing is only 19, and some of the stuff that happens in the game is kind of chokes me up, and oh, it's so good. this guy. Let's get off this thing and...
That one held.
Let's stick the dagger in. And go. What's going on, game? I have never seen it lag like this before. Never. What's this 1.1 patch done?
This isn't good.
Get down. I don't know, guys, what's going on? The sun is coming up, so if you want to change the sun, just go across this pass. Also, the storyline is huge. I'm like 40 hours in here, peeps. I've not really done much open world stuff other than a lot of it. There's still a lot to do in the game, though. And, of course, it has the... Slow down. The sun is coming up in this area. I haven't even touched up here. This bit up here is the expansion, the Frozen Wilds, and my understanding is you do get spear upgrade when you come here, and you can modify your spear. In fact, I have some purple mods already, so as soon as I unlock that, it's going to be like the best spear in the game by far. So booshka. So I look forward to going up there when I have time, but after this video I've got to jump onto the next video as I'm pumping out videos as fast as I can, peeps. But I certainly would love to come back here and do all the stuff that I've not been able to do. You can see these quests. There's a new quest here that you can be doing. So much good stuff. Now, on this map, in these kind of corner areas, you're going to be getting the main storyline. So the main storyline keeps away from the open world stuff. And the game is going to be you versus robots, you versus humans, and you versus environment, as there's a lot of jumping going on in this game. I'm supposed to be following the main one, which is this one. I'm getting confused. So it's like, oh, there's a campfire there. I've not used that campfire. Let's get them. There's like a gazillion of these. And are you even going to use it? You know, it's a quick save. Are you going to die over there? I mean, maybe if you're playing New Game Plus, New Game Plus, you come back with all your character as it is, and you can play extreme hard mode then on your New Game Plus, and then you might be using all these bonfires because the world will be so dangerous. So you might see some things in the world and just think, why is there so many of them? Well, it's a different type of game when you play that. So interesting that you can come back and play it like that, with all your knowledge of how to defeat things and all that good stuff. Whoa, whoa! Are you gonna say anything, peeps? The world is extremely dangerous, though, outside of the cities, and because of that, there's not much going on in the world other than the odd robot walking around or the bandit camp somewhere. You know, the odd bandit camp. So it does feel kind of, it gives you that escapism, and you really can get lost just by the environment. Music is stunning as well. I mean, the high quality across the board here, it obviously is a passion project, and it's astounding, it really is, despite all the hitching in certain areas and all the problems. The main storyline was super polished, absolutely fantastic, and you know, when they sort out the problems, I'll come back and I'll do the expansion maybe. But I mean, I really want to come back and do the new game plus, to be frank, and all that stuff. But the character development is phenomenal, and the way you know, there's a sequel planned for PlayStation 5. We'll hopefully get that on PC because this one sold very well, and yeah, I mean, what I also like about the world, there isn't any repeat buildings. It's all bespoke everywhere you go, which is really good. Let's keep going. We're almost at Meridian, a kilometer away. Meridian is like the capital of the area we're in. Way, way, way. I know some enthusiasts out there are going to be going, oh my god, it looks terrible, not at 120 frames a second. Well, we're coming on the hitching here. Again, it's when you're coming to an area. You go in from this area into this new one. You've got the little crest on the hill. What's this guy after?
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name an...
So,
Are you...
I didn't...
Now that...
Notice it was a lot better though, now that we're not in Hitchville. This is for a bandit camp, which is... in there. That'll explode in a minute. There you go. There's the bandit camp.
Still sniffing around.
Bandit camps are actually cool to do, especially if you want to stealth it. It is very, very interesting. We're not here for bandit camps. I don't want to give it too many spoilers away here. Let's go over this crest. So when you're in an area and you're not traveling between areas, you're not going to get much hitching. It's going to be pretty flawless. That's the behemoth there to the right. You need a stealth past that guy because he's deadly and he's going to see me. He's going to see me? Is he going to see me? No. Whoa! He's fighting with me. Oh, man. I'm guessing travelling on a horse is not the best. Let's see if it's any better if I run around, because I've done this path a few times and it's been smooth as butter, peeps. I can't report. It could be that I'm recording, right? That could all be part of it as well. But it's been a fantastic experience. The amount of hitching has been... It's been minimal. It's not affected my enjoyment of the game at all. Look. Fantastic character. Fantastic world. Fantastic combat. Such a variety of enemies, different strategies. I mean, the game's just full of stuff that's good to do. They are patching it. They are trying to bring this out. You know, they are... Lots of people complaining. And it's understandable. And maybe they brought it out too early, yes. But it's still a remarkable game that we're getting on PC. And...
We're letting the Asaram take Duval? They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Don't ask me where to go. Another town crier.
So yeah, they're going to be epic journeys. When you go into like the jungle area, it is beautiful crisis level detail. It's phenomenal, and I think the environmental team have done a superb job. They've really knocked it out of the park. I mean, look at this coming in with the farms down there and the spire there, and it's all good stuff. Oh man, the world. And there's so many surprises in the main storyline that it...
Guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Far cry from those days. Hint, hint. Hitching, coming into a new area. But I know, like, when you do missions, you're not going to see any of that. Here it's obvious because I'm traveling through
It can't be true.
areas, and it's loading in the big city of Meridian behind me.
Have you seen...
And they've kind of deliberately not put quests in these areas because I guess they know it's prone to lag. I mean, it's in between that zone over here and the big city over here.
The Asaram Guard will be blaming their shadows for it.
Let's leg it across here. So yeah, things that I don't like is the shop element. I wish it was more RPG with different armors that you could buy, really expensive high-end stuff, because it ends up not being like that. And that's about it, really. Just fix the shops. Fix it. Crafting is really just modding. Here we are, we're in the city, and it is the worst I've seen it. Oh my god.
Watch out for the Asaram merchants.
This is the first time I've tried the 1.01 patch, peeps. I don't know if it's made it worse. For me, at least. Everyone's having different experiences. But for my 46 hours plus, I've had really little to no hitching, and it's been phenomenal. It really has. Whether the ending, is it the ending? Well, you know, you've got the expansion to roll as well, haven't you? So, and you've got the promise of the new game plus with the super hard mode that you can unlock and all that good stuff. So there's plenty game here, there really is. There's potentially maybe 60 plus hours. And so much of the world to explore, and so much fun to be had. Most of the conversation is great. I've been listening to all the conversations. It's been phenomenal to listen. And to be frank, this game on coming out on current day consoles was a remarkable experience, I'll tell you that. So there you go, guys. We've got a new female heroine in a new IP, and it's absolutely jaw-dropping, breathtakingly wonderful. It really is, peeps. I wouldn't hesitate to get it, and if you are unfortunate that you do have problems when you're playing it, then the team is working hard, obviously, to try and fix it, and hopefully by the time you've seen this video, they've patched it all clean. And but so, you know, there is that, but I do highly recommend it. I think you're going to have a wonderful time, and the storyline is at least a 20-hour storyline. It's an absolute epic quest line, and lots of fantastic things. I mean, I've took more photos in this game than any other game I've played, because there's just been so much fantastic shots of the world. So there we are, guys. Horizon Zero Dawn, an absolute beauty. Wonderful long game to play, tons of stuff to do, open world fun, nothing boring to do, nothing similar to do, bespoke environments where you go. Oh, and that's the other bad bit, the weather. I wish it just was. I wish it did roll like we're seeing here, because sometimes it can be locked behind a quest you're doing, and the only way to roll it forward is to do a side quest to give you the correct time zone. But yeah, as you can see, the environment changes with the weather that's coming in, and it is really good. So, getting misty over there. Let's see what it's like over here. You can jump down there. It is a kind of... You will be doing puzzles where you're jumping around and things like that on the environment. It does have some platforming. Is there anything else I want to say? Let's just go into the menus here.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
I think I've laid my case. I think I've said everything I want to say. Buy it is my recommendation. Absolutely buy it. Got an amazing experience waiting for you when you come in here, and much to cover. There's so much to cover in this game. It is so big, and if you do ever get stuck in the game, because the game's mature, you've got tons of people on YouTube that have done videos and stuff like that. If you want to get help and stuff like that. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, absolutely fantastic on the PC. A little bit of problems, but doesn't overall affect the experience, which has been fantastic. Really has been fantastic, peeps. So if you've got the game and you're resisting playing it because you're waiting for patches, I think I've shown you all the warts just doing this journey, and I don't think you'll have them when you're playing the game. I really don't, because you'll be locked into an area that isn't between loading zones, and you are getting solid frame rates, and it's wonderful dynamic action that's going on. And yeah, so until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please thumb up the video, please add any comments, share the video to help the channel and all that good stuff. You'll be listening to PC Gamer Radio, and have fun gaming, peeps. So bye bye for now. Well, thanks for watching, and if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.